And
when
they
are
call
trying
themselves they want justice.
Disclosing that content would
that they are exposing that person
at risk
to bully, to something that is not safe anymore. What is it? What is that? And you call yourself you are among this legal team. You are doing. I don't understand.
Okay, let's
a lot of shit like that.
No, I think I do not believe they petitioned Samilari. No, they did not. The petition, why Samilari showed up was in reference to Mohbad's petition. Okay, they did not write a new petition against Samilari. No, they did not.
Bukky just said so.
No, you just said you finished the sentence.
That is what I'm saying. That people
not well informed.
I'm trying to debunk. I'm trying to get things right because I don't want to. I find myself, countering Bukky Jesse and making people, rubbish her. No. So that's why I try to put things straight. I say, though Bukky Jesse told them that because when you read that clip, in that clip, this is the way she put it. She said, okay. Nǹkan tí mo sọ rí tẹ́lẹ̀, okay, pé ìjẹ́ ṣé mo kí bàbá wọn bá di petition book Samilari pé ìgbà tó ń débẹ̀ tán then she was now swearing. She first swear for like 2 now she swear. Then she now said that they are telling them to go and bring the original video, and so she was kind of saying that Samilari has been freed, all of these kind of things. And people are now, they are now full with tension. The people that they are working so freely, all of these things. She's not coming to platforms like this, and her platform is not an analytical platform. This one is analytical. What would I call it? Kemi Ololoyo is update. Kemi, I don't think she's an analyst. I don't see Kemi as an analyst. They give update, they do their own research and comes out like with things like that. But me, I'm an analyst. Okay, I can take something and tell you several aspects of it to the best of my knowledge. These are things I enjoy doing. So in analytical platforms like this, whenever information is coming from anywhere, we take time, we put it down, we break it down, and then we look at the things that we can take out of it. Okay, so that is just it. Okay, so again, they keep doing things in the way that all the people who are smart will always complain when we see those things wrong. We cannot but not talk about it. We have been analytical. That's just a fact. If they want to do things, let them do things right in the way that we can't see their mistakes. But their mistakes is just so glaring. It's just so obvious. And to answer the
as a mistake, that is wrong. If you say mistake, then they are not wrong.
You say what?
They are intentionally ignoring what to do.
No, I cannot tell because for me, I don't have much of the evidence, but I see that sometimes I'll be feeling that maybe they don't know. Okay, I've given them the benefit of doubt. Sometimes I feel like these guys are doing this intentionally. So I'm just between just the fact that things are not going on well. So I'm going to be analyzing, looking at different areas, what could be making things go on this way. But I will not emphatically say something one way, but I will say it, I will give room for them to correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm saying they are negotiating, then they should prove me wrong that they're not negotiating because everything shows that way. If I say that they are baby lawyers, they don't know shit, okay? Because things they're supposed to do once, they are doing it 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And that shows that they're just unprofessional. Okay, it could be that they're unprofessional, it could be that they know it, but they're intentionally playing games with the public. You see? So, Adenike, are you there? The question you asked, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah. If the autopsy report comes out, okay, and it shows unascertained, the autopsy report is a medical cause of death. It's a report that establishes the medical cause of death. So, medical cause of death is not the only evidence that is used to convict accused or defendant or suspect. No, there's also what they call circumstantial evidence. Okay, in fact, in fact, oh my God, the DR is late. The guys don't start again. Make I just mute you because they go record you. Go now, you Allah. This lady said.
Why I know they finish?
No, that's what, last time I said that sometimes she forgets. Okay, sometimes she forgets, and I know those things. Yeah, I mean, I know she forgets sometimes, but sometimes too she want to show off. She know how she does her things. Anyway, let's just move away from that. Yes, now I mean she's supreme, so she wants to show them what makes us supreme. So, on the other side of things, is a circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence is what the coroner inquest is doing, the judicial inquiry, whereby the medical cause of death has failed. Okay, that is they call on pathologists. Pathologists will go and find the cause of death. So far right now, government pathologists don't know what killed Mohbad. Women pathologists for sure they will not know. They will not know. Yeah, I know they will not know. I can bet any amount of money. Women pathologists cannot find what killed Mohbad. Baba pathologists right now, maybe they might find something. We hope so. Miraculously, they find something. But in case all of them don't find anything, okay, it's dark, it's inconclusive, okay, uncertain. Then the next thing is the inquest. Yeah. Okay, but if they find it, they will defend the result. They will be questioned. If they can stand all scrutiny, it's going to be admitted. Okay, but if cause of death can't be found, okay, medically, the next way is through asking questions, through circumstantial, either going to like all this forensic. This phone forensic they will do.
But if they are not ready to do all that as well,
no. I didn't care. Get something clear. The coroner okay. The coroner's job is to find the cause of death of a person. Yeah. That's their job. The coroner's office. Okay. So the first thing coroner do, they will call doctor pathologists. Pathologists are, they are the doctors, okay? The doctors, which are the pathologists, they're going to find a medical cause of death. If doctors cannot find anything, that does not mean coroner will not apply other options. The next options of coroner is to go other way. Yeah. They have tried pathologists. Yeah. So now, exactly, yeah, sure. So now coroners are going to go the judicial way. Okay, that is circumstantial, through descriptive evidence. There are 4 evidence admissible in the front of the court. We have descriptive evidences, we have documentary evidences, real evidences, and testimonial evidences. Okay, so they are going to look at all of these evidences, whichever one. They are working with any admissible evidence in front of the court. That's what that's their job. So now the coroner, they are on the stage of trying to find out what killed Mohbad. Since doctor cannot find, okay, that doesn't mean the witnesses were not there. So what witness to say can be used to sentence somebody to prison. It's not only what doctor say, what witness who was there, because doctor will give reason why they didn't find the cause of death, because doctor may say because the body don't rot in, because the decomposition, that just because they cannot find cause of death does not mean the person was not killed. Doctor will not tell you that just because, for sure, because doctor can't find result, doctor will not make a statement to say that this person was not killed. Doctor can't say so. Doctor, they will leave the room open. Coroners know what next to do. Okay, so coroners will call everybody who was there, we ask questions. Now they are going to testimony. Everybody who see it, who can prove it. I was there, it happened before me, this is what I saw. And they will look at those things reasonably. If under reasonable conditions, these things are able to cause someone's death, okay, they are going to investigate that person. They're going to be confession. The person will confess. And once people are already confessing, they're already admitting. Okay, and once you admit, then they have to look into the punishment that, is in line or that match that offense, okay? Then they give it to you. All right, like for example, now in this particular case that we are dealing with, if not for the fact that Lagos State has taken over the case, the police were good to go. If you look at this case, to most of us who have been analyzing this case right from September, then okay, that's why we are reaching all of this information and we are not shaking. We understand where this case is going. What the government did was there's a game that happened when Commissioner of Information when he came out the other time, October 2. And gave preliminary report on their findings, okay? He said everything was ready, that the nurse, they were convinced that it was the action of the nurse that killed Mohbad, okay? They were convinced that Spending was a conspirator. They were convinced that it was the physical combat between Prime Boy and Mohbad that caused the reason why the nurse had to come. They were already okay. By that October 2, okay, they would have taken this. Police themselves would have prosecuted this case. Police can also carry up a case. Police would have prosecuted the case because people have nurse has confessed to them that it is her action that caused Mohbad's death. Nurse has said so. And all of them who were in that house, they have confirmed that yes, truly, our brother Mohbad was doing very well, was smiling, was good before the nurse came. It was after nurse injected him that this happened. All of them will accuse the nurse, and the nurse too is ready to take it. Police would have taken this case to court, but Nigerians were not happy about that. I mean, that short investigation. So they complain. No, we no go agree. No, how can you just come and say no? We believe something else happened. Okay. So now, for me, I'm trying to read the mind of the government. Then government will say, okay. You know, sometimes when somebody is not hungry and they give you food, you will not know the importance of that food. You will not want to eat it. Now they will not keep that same food. When you are hungry, they will bring that same food to you. Now you don't have choice. You will just take it. Because half bread is better than none. So now, the justice that they would have given to us then, that we refuse by taking the nurse, prime boy, and spending to the court for a hand, that is what they will still bring to us now. That is where the case is still going. Because right now, doctor have said, now in fact, they didn't even want to do autopsy on Mohbad. All this that they sent to NMS, whatever, is just for clout. Normally, they didn't want to do it. Yeah, they didn't want to do it. They would have delayed the inquest. They later still bring that same thing that they wanted to give us that we reject. They would still bring it. Because right now, nurse must come to inquest. There's no how they can, because now they are doing circumstantial evidence. Nurse must come to inquest. They can't end this inquest without nurse come, because now everybody is coming to tell what they see, okay, and what happened, what they witnessed. So nurse must come. Nurse was in the crime scene, and all fingers are pointing at the nurse. But the reason why I think that they have been delaying the nurse is that they are prepping the nurse, like giving the nurse what to say. I believe Mohbad on Monday. We believe Mohbad. Nurse didn't kill Mohbad, but they are working towards their result, what they want to achieve. Okay, so let me just talk about their game. So their game is this. Okay, that's why it's good to analyze. You can see what the other side is doing, and you should have known what to do to tackle them. But because we have legal team who are dumb, who they call others Isonu, but they don't know nothing, no? But they'll be calling you Isonu. See the way I take time analyzing everything right now. People are understanding. It's good. It's good to hear. Soft, nice. But they will run to another platform right now and begin to insult intelligent people. But they will never lead us. They will keep saying things that they say, Bukky just says, they have released some like things that makes them cry and give them hypertension. That's what they say there. But here we are following the case and we are analyzing step by step. We are seeing what the government is doing, and we are seeing what legal team is doing, and then we are saying these people are not ready. Legal government is ready, they are doing what they are doing, but this other side, they're not ready. So now, on the Coroner inquest, the nurse must come to the inquest. When nurse come, nurse will confess. Exactly. It is either nurse, see, the justice is in none of the nurse. Whether pathologists see what killed Mohbad or not, nurse is here to carry the cross, what killed Mohbad. So if nurse go to inquest and say, before I come, Mohbad was dead, all of them in the house will be arrested. But I don't think nurse will do so. What they are doing is this, they already have deposition. They have written somewhere. So inquest will just adopt that deposition and they will question them based on that. You see? So that's another thing here again. It means whatever the nurse is coming to say, that she would have said it in front of some people, some powerful people. They will say, come, don't go and speak outside this room. And in fact, the judge and people in the court will not even allow you to ask questions outside those things. They will want you as an interested party to digest her deposition, ask a question from her deposition, not outside it.
Criminal everywhere in Nigeria. Criminal everywhere.
I mean, you understand, Abi? You understand?
Somebody, this issue of answering question based on the disposition. If the lawyers don't cross-examine her properly, right? If they don't cross-examine her properly, it is intentional. Because once it comes to cross-examination, you can cross-examine a particular witness, even going down to the job of that person, even going down to the family root and all of that, trying to establish either the bad character or bad record, or if a particular kind of character that the person is found with. like always maybe doing all this kind of, maybe the person has been engaged in previously some kind of dubious transactions and all of that. So it is left for the lawyers to know how to go about it. That's one thing, right? Now, the second thing they do not understand is this. That is why I say whatever they are trying to do, they're just going to be playing. As far as we know the right thing, the public will hold them responsible. Now, even if the nurse goes to court and say, I killed Mohbad, right? The court will enter a plea of not guilty for her. Reason being that the principle is clear. It is better to let go of 1,000 criminals than to convict one single innocent person. And because of the narrative that exists to the effect that someone can be forced to come and admit what he or she has not done. That is why when you plead guilty for a murder case, the court will enter not guilty and tell the prosecution to prove it. There are many loopholes. The nurse complained to the effect that I think she said she gave him a particular medication first, and when she went out, she was called and informed that so thing is happening to him. There is a space. How do you know that these people did not give him another thing when she left? They cannot escape. There is nothing they can do. The evidence is glaring. So whatever they are trying to do, when they finish playing with their own minds, when they finish playing with their own intelligence, history will hold records of this case. And that family will know that their name will continue to remain a bad example to the society.
Exactly.
Unless the right thing is done.
I mean, thank you very much. Yeah. No, I mean, it's cool. That was a beautiful one. So, not guilty, basically, to those people who do not understand, not guilty, I mean, if I'm wrong as well, who knows. So, it's when you do not accept that you did something. Normally, sometimes some people, they will plead guilty by saying that, okay, I accept that I did this thing. So, what we are just saying basically is just that even when you have accepted your offense, that okay, I committed this offense, because the police is the one that will charge you, okay, of some offenses that you committed, and they will take you to the court for trial. So let me say, even if you have agreed with the police that I did this thing in a killing case, in a murder case, so I mean the court will still want to alleviate that from you and say no, we will not agree that you do it, okay, but we want the other lawyer to prove that you did it. Yeah, because we don't just want exactly.
Let's break that the explanation.
Yes.
So, whatever they are doing.
No, there's the positivity here, right? The positivity, what is good about this case now is this, okay? Though again, it's not good, but this is the way out for them. The way out for the government is the nurse is going to come to the inquest and make complaint and say the same thing, blah 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 blah. And then they will arrest the nurse, they will take her to court. Prime boy, they will take him to go and prove himself that he didn't fight. Spending. Spending case, I find it so hilarious. How can a man like Spending be, because the police said that Spending is suspected of conspiracy to commit felony, because Spending called the nurse. No problem. I mean, me, I don't have issue, okay? As long as it's not premeditation. So police, can you prove the conspiracy of Spending? You see, then they need forensic. They need to bring the call logs. They need to prove that the call of Spending was incriminating.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah. So now, and even as I'm talking to you in this case, I don't think they have initiated any order of mandamus. You see? Because at the end of the day, if they were doing those things, the court would have seen that, yes, that why is that everything is order. Police, don't you know what to do? And if our lawyer will be proud, because they'll say, police, you don't know your duty. Because if I'm the lawyer of Mohbad, okay, police have not done DNA on Wumi, I will take that action against them. I will make sure I go there again. I report to them the situation. this is a lady who threatened to end her husband's career, like the French, after the guy found out that he's not the father of the baby. And hours after then, the guy was killed. And police have still not verified whether indeed this guy is the father of this child, whether that was the motive, why this guy was killed. So today my court, I'm writing to you court, force the police to go and do it for fairness and justice to happen. This is a case that Nigerians will always remember in the future. Police have got no choice. Okay, and that one is one. Okay, and other areas again of embalming. Now, court, again, it's like these police are not ready to do this job. People have confessed of embalming another person, which is foul, which is not right. Okay, now police again is not considering this as well. Videos of assault, police language is sounding compromised. We want the court to come into to mediate. Okay, and then these guys will be invited. We will know the reason why police can't just be doing this and getting away with it. Okay, our legal team is trying to use police as an excuse not to be serious, not to get just Mohbad, because they will be saying that we have written many petitions, nothing is happening. You can't fight the government. They keep saying bullshit because they're not ready to fight. They are not ready to win just for Mohbad. That's it. They are gone.
They are playing on their intelligence, not us. They are playing on their own intelligence. That's just the fact of the whole stuff.
And those who are not learned, when they see those things, you just become quiet. You don't know what else to say. Instead of you to tell them there are other things that they could be doing.
That video would have been very relevant with respect to this issue of trying to ascertain what killed Mohbad. But because they don't want to do the right thing, I don't know whether the lawyers don't know they are supposed to apply, whether they don't know. I just don't even understand.
You know what that crossed my mind, right? I think because they are talking to crowds who are not educated, who are dumb, who only quote proverbs. So they think they are talking to uneducated people. So when they just tell you that we have written petition, so you will not ask them that are there no other means what lawyers can do? They think when they tell you like that, you just quiet, you will not just say nothing, and then they will walk away with injustice. But when they tell us, we ask more questions, there are other things you could be doing that can make the petition work. Have you done those things before you come into us? Go and do those things, don't come to us. Simple.
Like you rightly said now, maybe they think they are speaking to